Hello everybody, this is SuperFang99. Before we begin, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. It really helps out the channel. With that out of the way, today we are going to be playing a standalone Machinations Through Time, the newest scenario pack to come out. I think at time of recording it's been out for at least a couple weeks now, so finally got my hands on it we can try it out. All right, I am going to be playing with Ashcan Pete. The Dunwich Legacy Investigator expansion just came out, so I picked that up. If you haven't watched that video, you can watch it right here. And so I'm going to be trying out Ashcan Pete. I've always loved Ashcan Pete in solo, just because he and Duke can do a lot of things by themselves. So we'll see how this goes. First off, I'm going to show you Ashcan's deck that I've built. I have built a Dark Horse Ashcan Pete deck. I know, going back to the glory days. Here's Duke, by the way. Dark Horse Ashcan is pretty good, I imagine. He runs pretty low to the ground. I usually run him with a lot of skills and very cheap assets, but if we ever need resources to spend on things, we have a Scrapper. It's the level 3 version. Next up, I'm taking Ice Picks and level 0 Scavenging. Ice Picks are a cheap and fast way to get bonuses on skill tests with Duke, because if you note, it says while fighting or investigating, you get +1 skill value. So we can use that while investigating and fighting with Duke and still get the bonus, and potentially discard to get more damage or more clues. Pretty good. Additionally, Scavenging, if we successfully investigate by enough, we'll be able to get our Ice Picks back. And I think that's going to be pretty good. All right, moving on. I'm getting 2 level 3 Pluckies. I'm loving these new composures so far, and I kind of want to put them in every deck I have. Mainly because, one, this represents pretty good Sanity Soak, and it's a 0-cost fast asset, which synergizes with Dark Horse, and it covers the skills that we cannot spend with Scrapper. So if we need to spend money to get our willpower or intellect, we can spend it with Plucky. Plucky, however, has a weakness where if we ever get damaged, before we can put it on Ashcan, we have to put it on Plucky. So I'm taking 2 leather coats to help with our damage soak. All right, moving on. We got my boy, Peter Sylvester, level 2. Such a good card. I don't think Ashcan is ever going to die. I say that now, regretting deeply, probably. All right, we're taking level 2, level 3 Luckies. Just an insanely good card. We're taking 2 level 2 Test of Wills. I would take level 1 Test of Wills, but I currently don't have that card. But some pretty good counter deck cancellation. I'm also taking 1 copy of Rabbit's Foot, just in case. All right, let's move on to some events. We're taking 2 copies of Live and Learn. I just love this card. 2 copies of Emergency Cash, just in case if we need the money to play Peter Sylvester and Dark Horse, for example. It can also give us money to spend on skill tests. All right, as for skills, we're taking 2 copies of Take Heart and 2 copies of Unexpected Courage. Now, if you don't know, Ashcan Pete's deck building, and as well as all of the other Dunwich Investigator deck building, you can allow for up to 5 level 0 cards from other classes. So I'm taking all skills. We're taking 2 Vicious Blows, 2 Deductions, and 1 Quick Thinking. And of course, this is his signature weakness. All right, so in total, this is a 29 experience deck. Notably, I'm not playing with Taboo, so the Scrapper only costs 3 experience. That does mean that I'm going to need 3 random basic weaknesses for this standalone, so I'm going to go get those, and I'll be right back. All right, so I've counted. We have a total of 24 basic weaknesses that are not campaign specific. I do have a couple campaign specific ones. So I'm going to be rolling a D100. I know it's hard to see, but trust me when I'm rolling this. We're going to be rolling starting at 0 and going up to 23. So we need to roll the 10s to find a 0, 1, or 2 first. Nope, it's an 8. Nope, again an 8. 7. 0, okay. And so we're getting number 8. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the first one will be self-destructive. I'll pull that out. This is Nathaniel Cho's from Nathaniel Cho's starter deck. So now we're going in the range between 0 and 22. 70, 20, 21. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm skipping these because there are 2 copies. 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. That's not 20. 21, 22. Sorry, 21. So we are damned. Somehow I always get this weakness. All right, now we are in the range between 0 and 21. Sorry, that's not the right one. 0. 0. So we're getting amnesia. Choose and discard all but 1 card from your hand. Well, that could be a little bit... That could be worse, I guess. Still a little sad. Don't have too much recursion. I hope that I don't lose out on a lot of good stuff. All right, I'm going to sleeve those up, and then we can begin with our Investigator setup. All right, welcome back. Because we drew Damned, we need to draw the top card of the tarot deck. So I'm going to just click this little shuffle. I shuffled a bit before this, but just do some shuffling on camera. And here we go. Let's see what it is today. The Devil 15. So Ashcan is going to begin with 3 fewer slots, each of a different type, chosen by that investigator when the game begins. Wow, that's bad. Okay, so for one, it's going to be the tarot slot, of course. The next one is going to be an arcane slot. And let's see, it's either body or accessory, because I need both hands and I need the ally. The body prevents the leather coat. The accessory prevents the 1 lucky rabbit's foot I have. I think we'll just do the accessory. So basically, our rabbit's foot is going to be useless. That's unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. All right, let's start with opening hands as well. We have 5 cards for Ashcan here. We're starting with, oh my god, both weaknesses. So let's get some more. Wow, okay, that's pretty good. Ice Pick, Plucky, Emergency Catch, Leather Coat, and Unexpected Courage. I'm going to be keeping these 3 together and drawing 2 more. Take Heart and Live and Learn. All right, well, hopefully we'll be able to use Take Heart to find our Dark Horse as soon as possible. But the combination of Plucky and Leather Coat is very good, hopefully allowing us to get a lot of clues pretty fast. All right, let us begin with the scenario setup for Machinations Through Time. Okay, there has been a distortion through time. So let's go get our chaos bag. We need those chaos tokens, so I will be right back with those tokens. All right, here we are. We are playing on standard. So we have a +1, 2 zeros, 3 -1s, 2 -2s, -3, -4, 2 skulls, cultist, tablet, monster, autofail, elder sign. Oops, come on. All right. So we're probably going to have to read these additional rules and clarifications. So here we go. Eras. Machinations Through Time has 3 separate eras, past, present, and future. In single group mode, you play all 3 eras simultaneously and may travel through all eras. All right, so there we go. Oh, okay, so this is important. A past asset cannot enter a non-past location, present, non-present, future. A future non-item asset. Non-item. Oh, okay, maybe some future other things going on. That's interesting. Each group is confined to a servitor. Okay, we'll see how that shakes out. Time paradox. During Machinations Through Time, you may be confronted with seemingly impossible tasks. Some tasks require the help of investigators in another era to complete. Communication is key. All right, so we have some story cards. When a card instructs you to announce a key phrase, if you are playing in epic multiplayer mode, clearly communicate. Okay, so that won't be too relevant for us, I think. Abducted and rescued. When a scientist asset is abducted via card or game text, remove all counters from it and set it aside out of play. It remains out of play until it is rescued via card or game text. We have alerts, we have patrol. Global values don't matter for us because it's just me. No, we're not an epic multiplayer. And all right, here comes the story. The sciences, each straining in its own direction, have hitherto harmed us little. But someday the piecing together of disassociated knowledge will open up such terrifying vistas of reality and of our frightful position therein, that we shall either go mad from the revelation or flee from the deadly light into the peace and safety of a new dark age. The newspaper headline reads, "Local scientists win Nobel Prize." Below it, two elderly physicists are pictured standing proudly in front of a large telescope. You glance at the newspaper's date, your jaw agape. This issue of the Arkham Advertiser is dated December 5th, 1956. How is this possible? Surprised and curious, you eagerly read the entire newspaper and learn of two remarkable scientists and their journey to winning a Nobel Prize in physics. Born in 1877 in Arkham to Irish immigrants, Thomas Corrigan's earliest memories is when his crayons, left on an outdoor table, melted together under the hot summer sun. From then on, his curiosity and thirst for knowledge grew more rapidly than his height. His wonder at the world around him, from fierce New England thunderstorms to the canvas of stars in the night sky, fueled his passions for the sciences. Thomas's desire to attend Miskatonic University is almost as old as his love of learning, for its acclaimed College of Sciences and close proximity made it a natural choice. After getting degrees in undergraduate physics and graduate astrophysics at Miskatonic, he began working at the university's Warren Observatory, researching astronomical objects and phenomena. Born in 1877 in Warsaw, Poland, Mary Zielinski is the youngest child of two teachers. She has fond memories as a little girl helping her mother with cooking and baking, using cups and teaspoons to measure a variety of ingredients, then mixing those ingredients together to create something entirely new. Thereafter, she began experimenting on her own, which propelled her down the path of chemistry and physics. Impressed with Mary's credentials, Miskatonic University offered her a full scholarship. Quiet and introverted, she spent much of her time in the laboratories of the science building doing various experiments. Her hard work and dedication earned her an undergraduate chemistry degree, and she stayed on at the university to achieve a graduate degree in physics. Having common interests, Thomas and Mary eventually became acquainted, and a relationship followed. Their shared passion for the sciences encouraged and motivated each other, and they collaborated on several projects. Years later, one of their most intriguing projects took off. The possibility of a whole new paradigm based on general relativity, which connects the curvature of space-time to gravity. They began testing the theory that space-time could be warped, resulting in a discontinuity. Such a warping could result in portals that lead to distant places across the universe, or even to their own location in another era, in effect, time travel. This type of groundbreaking work drew the attention of colleagues from campus and beyond. One of these associates was the brilliant and eccentric Edwin Binet. A rapidly rising star in the field of quantum physics, Edwin became a professor at his alma mater, Miskatonic University. Young and unpublished, he was eager to prove his knowledge. To prove his knowledge would be invaluable to their project, but others on campus expressed substantial concerns, labeling him as reckless and unstable. After hitting multiple barriers and looking for inspiration, Thomas and Mary welcomed Edwin's offer to collaborate, and the team was confident they were on the verge of a breakthrough, but it never came. It's unclear what exactly transpired next, though some sort of disagreement or conflict resulted in Edwin being replaced by an even more eccentric scientist, Ezra Graves. Thomas and Mary acknowledged and thanked Edwin for his role in their research. Ezra's boundless creativity was integral to Thomas and Mary's new approach to their problems, and this fresh new perspective allowed them to overcome the barriers. While Ezra soon moved on to his own projects, his contributions were invaluable and greatly appreciated. Over the years, Thomas and Mary's research progressed with success after success, culminating in the discovery of teleportation. They published their remarkable findings on February 23, 1955, to much acclaim. And now, or rather 30 years from now, they are being awarded with the Nobel Prize in Physics. Though suspect, your intuition tells you this mysterious newspaper is real. In awe of the future notoriety two local scientists will eventually receive, you go to Miskatonic University to meet them. However, you're informed that they are not affiliated with the university, and, tragically, both of them disappeared years ago. Unbeknownst to the rest of the world, a momentous change has occurred. Prominent scientists have vanished without a trace. Noble inventions have become uninvented. A historic discovery has suddenly been undiscovered. Humanity may never be the same. You believe you know the truth, even if it's stranger than fiction. You're quite familiar with the notion of portals. You've been through them yourself. For unknown reasons, Arkham, Massachusetts is rife with such portals, but traveling through them is dangerous and not for the faint of heart. Within these portals lies the realm of Tindalos, where countless suspended paths, angular and curved, above and below, wind away in all directions. Here and there they intersect with ramps and spirals. Prowling along these paths are malevolent minions, ghastly satyrs, and hounds of Tindalos, among other monstrosities. The beasts are eager to savage their prey, or perhaps worse, abduct and imprison them in Tindalos. There has been a distortion in time, and its effects have rippled across the ensuing years. These scientists are two such unfortunate souls, and you'll have to find them and repair the broken timeline. Just remember, traveling through time may cause unintended consequences, some of which will have severe repercussions. We are playing in single group mode, so we will proceed to setup on page 11. Gather all cards from the Machinations through time and single group encounter sets. These sets are indicated by the following icons. All right, so that is everything here, except for this last one, right? Yeah, that's multiplayer, and that's, yep. Set the Corrigan Industries location aside out of play. All right, Corrigan Industries. Let's see if I can find that in here. Corrigan. Corrigan Industries. Where are you? There you are. Okay. So we don't need this. Put the Tindalos location into play, using the side with the single group mode encounter set icon. Put the remaining 14 locations into play, and we'll see those on another page. And each investigator begins play at Tindalos. Okay, so that's not that. Here's Tindalos. We are going to begin there. And then I need to find the other locations. Okay, so 16 and 18. Right. That's right. Yeah, so I'm going to do past, present, future. I was looking at this map a little bit earlier. Yeah, okay. So it's going to be a lot. Let me put these up here. Okay, so here are our past locations. So the Arkham Gazette goes on top. The River Docks, oh, this goes to the right. And then the River Docks on the left. Miskatonic underneath. And then Childhood Home underneath that. I'm gonna move this over here. All right. And then present. So we're looking for the present ones. Here they are. So Arkham Advertiser goes on top again. On the right is the TikTok Club. River Docks on the left again. Here, and then here. Then for the future, I'm gonna need to shift this over a little bit. Not sure if we're gonna have no space. Future. Here they are. Okay, yep, this goes on top. We have the River Docks, TikTok is again over here. River Docks again on the left. then Miskatonic on the bottom again. Okay, so we do begin at Tindalos. Oh, interesting. And vice versa. Okay, so Tindalos is actually connected. I'm going to put Tindalos here because it's connected to all 4 of these, and also these 4, and also these 4. So I'm just putting it here just for clarity. In terms of actual connections, okay, so let's use some location connections. Most likely these are, yep, those are connected like that. These are connected like that. So it's like a diamond. And I'll use one of these as well. These are connected like this. All right. All right. So those are the connections. And let's go back. Put a noble legacy past, a noble legacy present, and a noble legacy future story cards into play, one at a time, and resolve the setup text on each of them. Hint, when playing, first focus on the past, then present and future. Okay, noble legacy past. So this is part of the setup, so we're going to read this. Thomas and Mary met as promising undergraduate students attending Miskatonic University. It is paramount that these 2 gifted minds meet and form an everlasting friendship. Famed inventor Nikola Tesla is touring America and has arrived in Arkham by sea. You know Thomas and Mary witnessed Tesla's electrifying demonstration and regarded it as highly inspirational in their pursuit of science. In its devotion to the sciences, the university is looking to upgrade and expand its campus. High on the wish list is an observatory. But a lack of funding makes such an exorbitant facility unlikely. A sizable donation would surely get the momentum started on such a notable project. Place the Nikola Tesla asset at the past river docks. Flip this story card over. Okay, so we need Nikola Tesla. Oh, hello. So you're going to go at the river docks. And we flip this over. Okay, we'll read this when it comes to it. I'll keep this over here. Okay, next is the present. When funding is reached and construction is completed, Miskatonic University's newest building, the Gerald Warren Astronomical Observatory, will sit high up top Crane Hill. The facility will feature state-of-the-art equipment such as a high-powered telescope that will be able to explore the depths of the universe. The new data it provides could be invaluable to the research of Thomas and Mary. While brief, the fortuitous collaboration with the professor of the arcane, Ezra Graves, was vital in steering Thomas and Mary down the right path. You'll have to ensure this chance encounter occurs. We place Ezra Graves in the present Arkham Advertiser, and then we flipped it over. Okay. Here is Ezra Graves. Ooh, Arkham Advertiser here. And we flip this over. Okay, some things on the back. This is a lot of stuff. And we need a noble legacy future. Once all the necessary pieces are in place, it could take countless years of researching, if it is possible at all, to make a significant breakthrough on one of the greatest mysteries of the universe, teleportation, the moving of matter from one point to another without traversing the physical space between them. Thomas and Mary believe they are on the verge of sending a human through space-time. Such a momentous discovery should have occurred. Thomas and Mary's Nobel Prize, their worldwide acclaim, the event at the Arkham Advertiser, the 2 of them holding up the newspaper, celebrating their accomplishments, and yet there is no trace of such events happening, unless you intervene. Set the dimensional beam machine asset aside, out of play. Flip this story card over. Dimensional beam. All right, we'll set it aside. And we flip this over, and there's some stuff that we can do. All right. Choose one of the 3 Machinations story cards at random, put it into play, and resolve its setup text. Remove the other 2 Machinations story cards from the game. Choose one of the 3 plot story cards at random, put it into play, and resolve its setup text. Remove the other 2 from the game. All right, so we have some variants here. So we have Machinations, and here is our plot. What's our last plot? Oh, okay, just, yeah. Here's our last plot. All right. So I'm going to roll a d6. So let's start with the Machinations. There are 3, of course. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5. So that's this one. The other 2 are removed. Do the same with the plot. 1. So this one. These 2 are removed. All right. Let us read the Machinations first. Uneasy alliance. Nothing in the past appears to be out of the ordinary. You wonder if Edwin Benet is trustworthy. Surely his vast knowledge could prove extremely useful in aiding you. Reluctantly, you convince yourself the payoff is worth the risk, but it will take a great deal of persuasion to keep Edwin from betraying you. Setup. Follow the instructions for your relevant eras below. So we're going to do both of these. Place Thomas Corrigan at childhood home. Okay, Thomas Corrigan, childhood home. Place Mary Zielinski at O'Malley's watch shop. Place the Edwin Benet asset at Arkham Gazette with 12 clues on him. Then remove 3 per player clues from him. Thomas Corrigan. No, sorry, Edwin Benet. That's what I need. Okay, yeah, because sorry, those are past. Where is Edwin Benet? Oh, right. It's the other one. The Edwin Benet asset. Okay. Here you are. Okay. At the Arkham Gazette. And then 12 clues, remove 3 of them. So we need 9 clues. Okay. Now for present and future. Set Thomas Corrigan and Mary Zielinski aside out of play if they have been abducted. Okay, so Thomas Corrigan, Mary Zielinski, Thomas Corrigan, Mary Zielinski, because it's for past and present. So these guys have been abducted. Ooh, this is some complicated setup. All right. Then we flip this over. That's right. And we'll do that in a sec. So I'll keep that over here. Okay. Now we have plot. Anomalies in space-time. Seemingly random peculiarities are affecting space-time. Strange hotspots in Arkham disrupt day-to-day life and terrify residents. Apparently, these aberrations began at Miskatonic University, and some blame the distortions. Where is that? And some blame the distortions on taboo experiments in the science building's laboratory. Setup. Place 1 horror on each Miskatonic University location as anomalies. Okay, so I need 1 horror. There's going to be 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3. If you're playing an epic multiplayer, don't do that. Remove the following enemies from the game. Tirthraha, Old Sadie Sheldon, and all 3 copies of Sheldon Gang. Flip this story card over. So we don't need her. We don't need the Sheldon Gang. And we don't need Tirthraha. Flip the story card over. Okay. So these are removed from the game. Okay, flip this over. Okay, abilities on locations with an anomaly cannot be triggered. If it is agenda 2 and each location, there's no anomaly. Okay. Okay, so lots of things going on. Oh my god. Let's put these next to the... I really don't know. Where should we put this? I guess we'll put them in front of us. Yeah. Okay. A lot of things happening. Oh my god. So that's that. Add 1 per player Doom to Agenda 1A. And then if you're not playing on standard, we do the thing. So we just added Doom to the agenda. Okay. Shuffle the remaining set of 33 cards. We're now ready to begin. Oh, okay. Jesus. This is a huge setup. It seems like there's a lot of variability, but all of the variability is like front loaded. So we'll have to see how we do. All right. So I'll be right back. I'm going to shuffle this encounter deck as well as shuffling these back into the deck. I'll be right back, and we can begin Machinations Through Time. All right. We are now ready to begin. We have a lot of reading to do, so buckle up. First, let's start with the agenda. Into the Void. In order to mend time, you must traverse the maze of winding pathways to rescue those trapped within Tindalos, then reconstruct the significant events of Thomas and Mary's journey. Forced, when a scientist asset would be defeated, it is abducted instead. Set it aside out of play. We have 9 Doom threshold, but we have 1 Doom to start. Walking Through Time. Nervously, you step through a portal and enter the realm of angular time and infinite depths. Abilities on scientist assets can be triggered by any investigator at that asset's location. So that is all of the ally assets. Yeah, that includes Edwin Benet. Okay. As a reaction, when you move to a location, if 1 or more scientist assets are at your location, move any number of them with you. Note, because of like the past, present, and future rules, the story assets will not be able to leave their time, right? That's the trick. Although I guess they can enter Tindalos. That's fine. Objective: restore the timeline by completing the objective on each story card. If Thomas Corrigan and Mary Zelensky are at non-Tindalos locations in all 3 eras, and each era has no story cards in play, we advance. Okay, that seems like a tall order. I have no idea how we're gonna be able to do all of that, because we have 5 story cards to complete, and I'll talk about them in a sec. So first, we are playing on standard difficulty. We have 2 skulls, which is a -X. X is 1 plus the number of story cards in the victory display. So that's currently a 1, -1. We have 1 cultist, -1. If you're at Tindalos, you automatically fail. Well, we want to not be at Tindalos then. We have a tablet, which is a -2, -4 instead if a scientist asset is at your location, okay? And we have 1 monster, which is a -3. If you fail, deal 1 damage or horror to an ally asset at your location. Okay, let us read our objectives, because we have a lot of things going on. First, we have Uneasy Alliance. As an action, if Edwin Benet is at your location and he is ready, parlay, place 1 of your clues on him. You may test Intellect 4. If you succeed, place 1 more of your clues on him. If you fail, exhaust him. As an action, ready and move Edwin Benet to your location, even if he is in another era. What? Oh, he's not a past. Oh, he can. Oh, okay. Forced, at the end of the round, remove 1 clue from Edwin Benet. 2 clues instead if you're playing well. If you cannot, place 1 Doom on the current agenda. This effect can cause the current agenda to advance. Forced, when Edwin Benet would be abducted, remove all damage and horror from him and place 2 Doom on the current agenda instead. Objective: if Thomas and Mary have won a Nobel Prize and there is no plot story card in play in any era, add this story card to the victory display. What? Oh my god. Okay. So, Jesus. So we need to just like constantly put clues on him so that we stop adding Doom. Okay, so this one is reliant on the fact that this one is done. So let's focus on the plot one first, I guess. Abilities on locations with an anomaly cannot be triggered. Okay, so that's the abilities on Miskatonic University. As an action, spend any number of clues, test 3 willpower or 3 agility. You get +3 skill value to this test for each clue spent this way. If you succeed, remove 1 anomaly from your location, 2 instead if you succeed by 3, blah, we only have 1. Then, if you succeed by 4 or more, and Corrigan Industries has been founded, remove an anomaly from a location with the same title as your location in any era. Objective. If it is Agenda 2A and each location has no anomalies, add this story card to the victory display. Oh, okay, so this one requires that we get rid of anomalies and get to Agenda 2A. This one requires that Thomas and Mary have won a Nobel Prize and that we have done this. Okay. All right, so now we're doing the main Noble Legacy ones. As an action, if you, Thomas Corrigan, and Mary Zelinsky are all at the Pask Miskatonic University, announce Thomas and Mary have met. That's cute. Okay, so what does this say again? Sorry. Abilities on locations. This is not an ability on Miskatonic University, so we're good. Okay, action. If Thomas Corrigan, Mary Zelinsky, and Nikola Tesla are all at the same location, spend 2 clues as a group. Announce Thomas and Mary are inspired by Nikola Tesla. As a free triggered ability, if you're at the past Miskatonic University, spend 2 resources. Announce funding for an observatory has begun. Objective, if all 3 of those have been triggered, we add it to the victory display. Okay, so that's how we need to do the 3 things. Okay, for the present, as an action, if you are at a present Miskatonic University and funding for an observatory has begun, announce the observatory is built. That makes sense? As an action, if the observatory is built, Thomas and Mary are inspired by Nikola Tesla, and Thomas Corrigan, Mary Zelinsky, and Ezra Graves are at the present Miskatonic University location, spend 2 clues as a group. We're not an unpredictable player. Announce teleportation research has begun. Oh my god, there's so much. As a free triggered ability, if Thomas and Mary have met, and Thomas Corrigan and Mary Zelinsky are at Ye Olde Magic Shop, spend a resource. Announce Corrigan Industries has been founded, and put the set-aside Corrigan Industries location into play in the future era. And then we need to do all 3 of those things to get rid of that story card. Oh, okay. Okay. For the future, if Thomas Corrigan and Mary Zelinsky are at Corrigan Industries, put the set-aside Dimensional Beam asset into play under your control. If you are eliminated, that's fine. As an action, if teleportation research has begun and Thomas Corrigan, Mary Zelinsky, and the Dimensional Beam machine are at the future Miskatonic University, test 3 intellect. If you succeed, spend 2 clues as a group. And announce Thomas and Mary have made a historic discovery. As an action, if Thomas and Mary have made a historic discovery, and Thomas Corrigan and Mary Zelinsky are at the future Arkham Advertiser, announce Thomas and Mary have won a Nobel Prize. Oh my god. Okay, so we need to do everything, then we are able to do this. Oh my god. So we need to we're going to be putting clues on Edwin Benet the entire game. Okay, we do all those things, we win. Oh my god, there's so many things. All right. Okay, we are beginning at Tindalos. The realm of angular time, 5-star, no clues. Tindalos is connected to each portal location and vice versa. That is all of the locations except for these 2 and potentially this one, I imagine. Free triggered ability. If it is your turn, move to a portal location. Sounds awesome. As an action, test 2 combat or 2 agility. If you succeed, rescue an abducted scientist asset and put it into play at Tindalos exhausted. Okay, when you move to location, if there is it's one more, okay. Jesus Christ. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have to focus on, we're going to focus on the past first. That makes sense. Yeah, we're going to focus on the past, and then I think we're going to try and get rid of the anomalies to get this in the victor display, and then continue. So, let's play our stuff. These 2 are fast, and this is an action. So we'll play these. The ice pick costs 1. Plucky costs nothing. Leather coat costs nothing. So we have 2 actions left. It is our turn, so we're going to move to a portal location, which will be... Jesus, what do we need to do? We need to... Thomas Corrigan, Mary Zelinsky are all at the past Miskatonic University. Okay, so we're going to move to O'Malley's Watch Shop. So first of all, Mary Zelinsky says, as an action, exhaust her, investigate. If you succeed, instead of discovering a clue at your location, gain a clue from the token pool. That's cool. And the O'Malley's Watch Shop. Exquisitely crafted timepieces of all shapes, sizes, and styles adorn the walls of O'Malley's Watch Shop. Each clock is unique and displays a different time, causing the serene ringing of various bells and chimes every few minutes. Force route 3 clues. As an action, remove 1 time from this location. Remove 1 doom from an agenda in any era. If Thomas Corrigan is at this location, you may exhaust him to place 1 resource from the token pool on the present TikTok club as time. Jesus. Okay. And where is she? She is here. That has victory. We're going to need 2 clues. So I think what I'm going to do, because I want to drag her, right? Sorry, hold on. When you move to a location, right, you're looking to move any of them. Yeah, they'll just follow us. What am I doing? Right, let's Duke down to Miskatonic University. We're going to have Mary follow us. Founded in 1690, the prestigious Miskatonic University is one of New England's most notable institutions of higher learning. The university's lauded academic disciplines attract promising students from across the country and abroad. 3 shroud 1 clue. As a double action, remove 1 seed from this location. Announce a tree seed has been planted. Gain a resource for each scientist asset at this location. The brilliant minds in Miskatonic's College of Sciences motivate one another to ever ascending heights. So we can't do that because there is a anomaly right now. Whew. Okay, so we are investigating with Duke. So we are investigating currently at a 4 + 1 from Plucky is a 5 to 3. We're going to exhaust the ice pick to go 6 to 3. Ooh, that's an auto fail. All right. That was our second action because our first action was to play the leather coat. That's unfortunate. I think we're going to investigate again with just normal. And I'm going to commit a take heart to this. So we are now 3 to 3. That is a skull, which is 1 plus the number of cards, so that's a -1. We do fail, so we will draw 2 cards and gain 2 resources with take heart. Ooh, racked by nightmares and unexpected courage. So we exhaust everything, technically. I think that's actually okay. I'd rather get that out of the way now. Okay, there are no enemies, so we go to upkeep. Ashcan will draw a test of will, and will gain a resource. Does not get to ready anything. We place a Doom on the agenda. We are now 2 of 9. And our first encounter card of the day. Vanishing History. You must decide. Discard a non-story item asset you control. Or choose and discard 3 non-weakness cards from your hand. Non-story item. Ice pick or leather coat then. Or we discard all 3. Or I test of will it. Well, I might as well test a will if I'm discarding. So I'm going to just test a will that cancels it. Oh, Edwin Benet. Sorry, Edwin. We need to remove a clue from Edwin Benet, right? Yes. Edwin Benet has 8 clues now. This gets canceled. And then we have to test through willpower. I am 5 to 3. -1. So we do not exile it. That's good. Okay. Well, our double action is going to be Racked by Nightmares for sure. And I think, yeah, I'm just going to move down to have Mary follow us. So Thomas Corrigan says, when you initiate a skill test, exhaust Thomas Corrigan. If you succeed, you draw a card. And then we have Childhood Home. Born and raised in a small yet cozy house built in 1858 by his father, Thomas Corrigan, and his love for science grew rapidly as the ever-changing seasons of New England passed. 2 Shroud, 2 Clues. If Thomas and Mary have met, and Thomas Corrigan and Mary Zielinski are at this location, announce that they have been married. Double action. If Corrigan Industries has been founded, place a resource from the token pool on Corrigan Industries as a time capsule. Oh my god, that's really cool. Okay, that's pretty cool. I have to say, that is pretty cool. That is our turn. So let's go to upkeep. We're gonna ready everything. I'm glad we got Racked by Nightmares out of the way, I think. All right, we draw a card. Self-destructive, Jesus Christ. Gain a resource. All right, we're putting Doom. Sorry, remove a clue from Evan Benet. We're going to put a Doom. So we have 3 Doom out of 9. And our second encounter card is Abducted. Peril. If there are no ally assets at your location, against Surge. Otherwise, test 5 willpower. If you fail, exhaust all ally assets at your location and deal 5 horror to one of them. Yeah, we don't want that. So currently we're at 5. We're going to commit this Unexpected Courage to go to 7. And we're going to spend 2 resources from Plucky to go to 9. 9 to 5. Should have tested willed that one. No, I don't have the card. Yeah. -1, we will succeed. All right. So we need to have met. We need to get 2 clues. Okay. So let us Duke where we are. Is that good? Let's just investigate where we are. We are 3, 4. Yeah, 4 to 2. There's a -2. We will succeed. Get a clue? All right, our second action will be to Duke up. We are now 5 to 3, and I think I'm okay with that. Oh, sorry. We're going to have them follow us, of course. There's another -2, so we will succeed. We'll get a clue. And our third action is Thomas Corrigan, and Mary Zielinski are all at the passive. So Thomas and Mary have mented. Congratulations. All right, that is our last action. So we go to upkeep. Oh, I didn't use their stuff. That's fine. All right. Draw a Vicious Blow. It's pretty good. And gain a resource. Okay, we are 4 Doom out of 9. His encounter card is an Open Portal. Take a damage. Test 3 Agility. If you fail, take an additional damage and move to Tindalos. So we take a damage. We want to put that on our leather coat, not on the Plucky. And we need to test 3 Agility. So we're currently at 3. I'm going to spend 2 resources from Scrapper to go to 5 to 3. So I haven't committed anything yet, and I haven't pulled the token yet. So right now, in this free triggered ability, I am at the past Miskatonic University, so I'm going to spend 2 resources. So we have funded the observatory. All right, now we're going. We are 5 to 3. That is a skull, which is a -1 right now, so we succeed. Awesome. Okay, I think I'm going to take an action to try and get rid of this anomaly. So I need to test Willpower 3 or Agility 3. Test willpower. I'm 5 to 3 currently. For each clue spent this way. I don't want to spend anything. Unless I do. I could spend 1 clue. Yeah, let's spend 1 clue, because I'm hoping to get a clue when I duke over there. I hope. And I'm going to also exhaust Thomas Corrigan to hopefully draw a card if I succeed. All right. So I'm now testing 5 plus 3, which is 8 to 3, because I spent a clue. This is Anomalies in Space-Time, the plot card that we have. That is a +1. So 8 plus 1 is 9 to 3. We succeed by 6. So remove an anomaly from your location. 2 if I instead 3 more. Corrigan interest has been found. Okay, spending that clue was kind of a waste then. Sorry. Anyway, we got rid of the anomaly. That was our first action. All right, let us duke over here. They don't need to be ready to move, do they? If one or more of the scientists has... Yeah, they don't have to be ready to move. So I'm going to move them to the river docks. There's a lot of people here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so the river docks. Whirling with activity at all hours. The river docks along the banks. I don't think I removed this clue. Yeah. The banks of the Miskatonic are at the heart of the merchant district. Numerous goods and travelers from across the eastern seaboard pass through the harbor every day. It has 1 per player shroud and 1 per player clue, so it has 1 shroud, 1 clue. As an action, spend 2 resources or exhaust a scientist asset from this location. Place a resource from the token pool on the present or future river docks as shipment. Limit once per turn. Okay. There is a clue here, and now we're investigating with Duke. So we are at a 4 plus 1 from Plucky is 5 to 1. Oh, I did succeed first. Sorry. So Thomas Corrigan would have drawn us a card first. Okay, there we go. We were 5 to 1. That's a -4. I was at 5, right? 4 plus 1 from Plucky is 5. 5 to 1. -4 gets us there. So we get a clue. All right, so that was our second action. Third action, we're going to do this Noble Legacy. So Thomas Corrigan, Mary Zelensky, and Nikola Tesla at the same location. So we spend 2 clues as a group. And Thomas and Mary are inspired by Nikola Tesla. So this is done. Phew. Okay. Nikola Tesla also has the ability. As a free triggered ability, exhaust Nikola Tesla to parlay. Test 1 willpower. If you succeed, either gain a clue from the token pool, draw 2 cards, or gain 3 resources. Max once per game per option. I might want to do that eventually. If it is your turn and you are to pull location, move to Tindalos. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, Jesus. I'm like getting a little overwhelmed. This is a lot of things going on right now. Anyway, that is our turn. I don't think we need to test Nikola Tesla just yet. So let us go to upkeep. Thomas already. We will get a quick thinking. That could be very useful. And a resource. All right. We need to remove a clue here. I might need to reload some clues at some point. 9 turns. And we put a Doom on the agenda. We're 5 of 9. All right. Hound of Tindalos. Patrol. Nearest location with a scientist asset. Hound of Tindalos gets +1 health while it is at a present location and +2 health while it is at a future location. Forced. At the end of the enemy phase, if Hound of Tindalos is ready, deal 1 damage, deal 1 horror to each scientist asset at its location, and move each scientist asset and investigator at its location to Tindalos. Okay, this self-destructive actually is kind of bad, because I forgot that it deals damage to the Plucky, so that's bad. But we're going to have to deal. So we're going to attack with Duke, is our first action. That puts us to 4 to 3. We're going to commit a quick thinking to go 5 to 3. No, we're not. No, we're not. Are we? I think we are. No, we're not. Oh, I kind of want to wait for a live and learn, but maybe I'll save that for later. Okay. So we are attacking. We are at 4-3. We're gonna commit this quick thinking to go 5. Commit this unexpected courage to go 7. Exhaust this ice pick to go 8. 8-3. I want to succeed by 2. We're gonna spend 1 resource from Scrapper to go 9-3. That is a tablet, which is a -4 since they're assigned to Seer. I'm glad I did that. All right, so we're gonna deal 2 damage to the Hounds of Tindalos with with Duke. I mean, so we dealt damage, so we need to take a damage. We're gonna put it on the leather coat and killing it. Sorry about the honking, everybody. I'll be right back. All right, the honking has stopped. That was our first action. We did succeed by 2. Oh no, oh yeah, we did, right, because we had 9 -4 is 5-3. So we get an extra action. We're gonna take 2 actions to get rid of self-destructive. We have 1 action left. Whew. 1 action left. What else do we need to do in the past? Do I want to have them get married? Oh, that's so funny. Oh god, I kind of want to just move on, honestly. It's just an action to move Edwin Benet, right? Ready and move him. Yeah. We need more clues to even get to him, so... I think we're going to take an action to just move to Tindalos. And then we will use the free trigger ability to move to... No. We want to rescue some people, right? Because we need them. Yeah. Yeah, we need them. So we're going to test 2 agility. We have 3 currently. To try and rescue Thomas and or Mary. So we're at 3-2. To -4. We will fail. Unless I want to live and learn. No. We'll just keep going. Okay. And I don't want them to come with us, I think. Yeah. So I actually missed my window to do Nikola Tesla's test. That's unfortunate. Okay. It's going to go to upkeep. No enemies. So we're going to draw a card. Oh, I didn't do Thomas Corrigan's thing again. Wow. Scavenging. Okay, that's going to be good. It's going to be good. Get a resource. Remove a clue. Put a doom. We're now 6 of 9. And our encounter card is a Dimensional Breach. Attached to the nearest portal location. Place 1 doom on Dimensional Breach. Each enemy at attached location gets +1 fight, +1 evade, and +1 health. As an action, test 3 willpower. If you succeed, discard it. So this is going to be at Tindalos because it's a... No, it's not a portal. So we'll put it at the Miskatonic University. The present one, I mean. So... I do want to get... I want to get them out, right? Yeah, we want to get them out. So let's try that foot test again. We're going to spend 1 money to go to 4-2. Oh, that's an odd fail. Okay, I think I'm going to try and live and learn then. So we're going to do that again. Now we are 5-2. I'll spend another resource from Scrapper to go 6-2. -3, we will succeed. So I'm going to rescue... book and willpower. Well, that doesn't help with us. I guess the willpower does. So we'll put it here. Then our second action, we're going to do that again. We're at 3-2 again. I'm going to spend 2 resources go to 5-2. Sorry, Thomas Gorgon goes here. A Tindalos. Oh my god. Okay. Jesus. That was an auto fail. Okay, let's just try again. 3-2. Alright, that is a -3. If you fail, deal a damage and a horror to an ally asset at your location. A damage or a horror. Okay, ally asset at my location, that is... Oh, it could be Duke. Or a horror to an ally asset. Sure. Duke will help. Okay, that was our turn. So, let's go to upkeep. We'll draw another Plucky. That's good if we lose it. And we'll get a resource. Remove a clue. Add a doom. We're a 7 of 9. All right, we have Broken Space. Revelation. If you're at a past location, lose 3 resources. Present location, place 2 of your clues on it. Future location, lose an action. Well, we're on all 3. So we lose 3 resources. We lose an action. That sucks. All right. Whew. Okay. I really need to get Mary out. Oh, we're actually at 8 of 9. Yeah, I need to deal with that right now. That means we have 1 chance for this. So we're just going 3-2. 3-2. Here's hoping. No, I'm not gonna do that just yet. The skull, which is a -2. Damn it. Jesus. Okay. We fail. So we're going to use the free triggered ability to move here to Miskatonic University. It has an anomaly. An increase in donations has led to the funding of a multitude of projects at Miskatonic University. Most notable among these have been the construction of the state-of-the-art Warren Observatory, perched high atop the eastern hill on campus. 3 shroud, 1 clue. As an action, if a tree seed has been planted, gain 1 clue from the token pool. For each scientist asset in this location, group limit once per game. The new facilities on campus have attracted additional prominent researchers to Miskatonic University. Okay. There's an anomaly here, so we can't do that. Okay. So, Dimensional Breach. We need to do that. Yeah, we're testing 3 willpower. We currently have 4 + 1 is 5. Did I choose to move with him? I did. Yes, I would have chosen that. So we're going to exhaust him to get +2 willpower. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7-3. Zero. So we discard Dimensional Bridge. Okay. Okay, that was our 2 actions because we only had 2 actions that time. So let's go to upkeep. Let's draw a card. Another ice pick. That's good. Gain a resource. Is it good? I don't even know. Remove a clue from Ebu Benet. Add a doom. We are 8 of 9. Oops. All right, and our card is Merging Timelines. Discard the top 5 cards of your deck. For each card in your hand that matches one of the discarded cards by title, discard that card from your hand and lose an action. Shuffle each weakness discarded by this effect into your deck. Okay. So it's only Scavenging and Vicious Blow that could this happen to. Oh my god. We dropped Peter, though. God damn it. That card is from Return of the Forgotten Age, and I hate it. Okay. We didn't lose any actions, though, so that's good. Yeah. So I need to go get Ezra. And we need 2 clues. Take an action. We have 1 money. Yeah, well, I need to get Mary out. Is there any way I can do this better? No. So I'm going to take an action to move to Tindalos. I'm going to take a second action to do that agility test again. I'm going to spend a resource for Scrapper. We're going 4 to 2. That is a 0. All right. We're getting Mary out. Good. All right. So we're going to use the free triggered ability to move to the Arkham Advertiser and bring Mary with us. Ezra is here as well. During any investigator's turn, exhaust Ezra Graves and spend a resource. Immediately take an action as if it were a turn. As an action, choose an ally asset in your discard pile and put it into play under your control, max once per game. Hey, that can save Duke. And the Arkham Advertiser. Situated north of the Miskatonic River, the Arkham Advertiser's headquarters is home to a crack team of investigative reporters and photographers committed to uncovering the truth. Readers consider the newspaper a trusted source filled with exclusive stories and information. 2 shroud, 1 clue. Where's my clue? As a free triggered ability, spend a resource. Ready a scientist asset at this location. Limit once per round. As an action, remove a newspaper from this location. Place a clue from the token pool on this turn. Take 4 additional actions this turn. Wow, I want to get a newspaper here, I guess. All right, so that was still only 2 actions. We still need 2 clues at Miskatonic University, so we're going to get a clue. Let's investigate with Duke. Here. So we are 4, plus 1 from Plucky, plus 1 from Ice Pick is 6. 6 to 2. That is a -4. We will succeed. I get this clue. Okay. Oh, a lot of things happening. Okay. Let's go. Upkeep. We will draw a Dark Horse. It's going to be hard to play that, but remove a clue. And now we are advancing. Time bends. Traveling through time may cause unintended consequences. If the anomalies in space-time story card is in play, place a horror on a River Docks location as anomalies. Then add an anomaly to each location with an anomaly. Oh, okay. River Docks. I guess we'll just do ours. Then we add 1 to each. Mob Troubles? No. Unspeakable Abomination story card? No. A Bitter Rivalry? No. Yeah, because we have Uneasy Alliance. All right. Okay, and our last agenda. Time marches on. The more you travel through Tindalos, the more likely its minions are to take notice and pursue you. If you don't complete your mission in time, you might become permanent guests of Tindalos. 9 Doom Threshold. Oh, God. I should have gotten Evan Bidet. Go to Tindalos. Spend 2 resources. It's going to take money to do that. Okay. That was the agenda, so we now draw a encounter card. Temporal Distortion. Attached to the current agenda. Abilities on story cards cannot be triggered. If you're at a past location, 2 willpower. If you're at a present, 3 agility. Future, 4 combat. If you succeed at one or more of these tests, discard it. What? Okay. Okay. No, that's fine. Yeah, because I can just get here and then have him bump my... No, it's a willpower. Okay, oh, that's right. So this is past, present, and future. So I can actually test all 3 of them when we're at Tindalos. So that's good. So let's do that. We're going to take in... Do we need the money? No. We're going to spend a resource and exhaust Ezra Graves. We're going to take an action. So that action will be to move to Tindalos, bringing both of them with us. We are now in a past, so our second action is going to be to test 2 willpower. So we are currently 4 plus 1 is 5 to 2. And yeah, 5 to 2. It's a -1. We will succeed. All right. That's gone. All right, we're going to use a free triggered ability to move to Miskatonic University because it is a portal. These guys are going to come with us. So the move was a free action we just took. So then the first action we just did was to test it. So we have 2 actions left. Sorry, it's oh, right. Yeah. So our second action is we are going to investigate with Duke. Yeah. And we're going to, what's the shroud here? 3. So we have 4, 5, 6. We're going to use her to go to 8 to 3. So -1, so we'll get a clue. Ezra technically should be exhausted. Okay, our last action. We are at the present Miskatonic University, so we need to take an action to announce that the observatory is built. So we do that. Okay. Okay, that was our turn. Upkeep. There's a lot of things going on in my brain right now. All right, we draw a card. Emergency cash. That could help for the Dark Horse if we want to get that. Which I guess we do at this point. Remove a clue. Okay, Evan Benet is becoming a problem. We gotta do him. Oh, Jesus. Many-angled thing. Spawns at Tindalos. It's a hunter. While it is at a past location, it gets +1 evade and gains alert. Present, it gets +1 damage and +1 horror. Future, it gets +1 fight and gains retaliate. That's terrifying. 7 health. Okay, we have Ice Picks and Fish's Blows, so hopefully I think we should be able to do it. Okay, so first action. The observatory is built. Thomas and Mary are inspired by Nikola Tesla. Yes, we did that. And Thomas Corrigan, Mary Zelinsky, and Ezra Graves are the same, or at the present Miskatonic University. We spend 2 clues. So first action, spend 2 clues. Jesus. Teleportation research has begun. Thomas and Mary have met, right? Yes. And they need to be at the old magic shop. We need to spend a resource. Announcement has been founded. Okay, so then our second action is to Duke, investigate, bringing everyone with us. Because why not? Yeah. Actually, no, just these 2. Ezra can stay up here. No, I want these 2. Okay. Just south of Miskatonic University is Uptown. Miriam Beecher's novelty shop is filled with various arcane oddities, the likes of which science cannot explain. After many years of work, Miriam ponders retirement and perhaps the sale of her store. 3 shroud, 1 clue. Free triggered ability. If Ezra Graves is at this location, exhaust him and spend a clue. Defeat a non-elite enemy in any era. Okay, maybe I should have... Oh, I did bring them. That's right. Okay, so now we are investigating with Duke. So we are a 4, 5, 6 to 3. has a +1, so we'll get a clue. All right, so far that has been 2 actions. Thomas and Mary have met. Thomas and Mary are at ELD Magic Shop, so we spend a resource as a free triggered ability. Corrigan Industries has been founded. Put the set aside Corrigan Industries location into play in the future era. All right. I assume it's going to go here. Yeah. Okay, and we've done all 3. So we added to the victor display. Whew. That was a free triggered ability. So we have 1 more action. I think it's going to be to gain a resource. Yeah, gain a resource. Okay. Hunters. This one moves here, following us. And let's go to upkeep. Dark Horse. Where's my hand? Where did I put my hand? Am I blind? Wait, there it is. Jesus. Okay, so we cannot remove a clue. Place 1 Doom in the current agenda. This can cause you to advance. So we're going to place 2 Doom in the current agenda. That's a problem. We need to solve that. Broken Space. If you're at a present location, place 2 of your clues on it. I hate you so much. Okay. Oh, okay, that's bad. We need to kill the mini angle thing, so we are going to spend a resource first, actually, to play a ice pick. This is fast. Then we're going to spend a resource to take an additional action during our turn using Ezra. That action will be to move here. So I have 3 actions to deal 7 damage. 2, 3, 4, 5. Discard 7. Yeah, that works. Ooh, okay, so let's fight with Duke. That makes it 4. Both ice picks go to 6 to 2. I had these guys follow us. Yeah, so they're here. We're going to exhaust Thomas Corrigan so that if we succeed, we draw a card. So -2. We will discard both ice picks to deal +3 damage. Yep. So we deal 4 damage total. And that was our first real action. Free triggered ability, we're going to use Ashcan's ability to discard this Dark Horse to ready Duke. And then we're going to fight with Duke and commit a vicious blow. So that puts us at 5 to 2. Oh, we did succeed, so we draw a card. Oh, we're lucky. That's great. So we're 5 to 2. And this will deal 3 damage because we committed the vicious blow. Hopefully killing it. -1. We will succeed and we kill the many-angled thing. Okay. I'm going to move this down. So, that was 2 actions. We need to start working on Edwin Benet, I think. Place 1 of your clues on him. Oh, we need to actually get clues. Okay. This is rough. Oh, plot story cards. Right, we need to clear the anomalies. That's what we need to do to stop this. But I think we need clues just to stave off the. So I guess we could investigate using Mary. It would only be a 3 to 3. So while we're here, let's just let's try to get some anomalies out. So we are testing 3 willpower. We have 5 to 3. If we succeed by 3 or more, then we get to get rid of 2 anomalies. I want to try for that. So I'm going to commit this plucky. So now we are at 7 to 3. That is a skull, which is -3. So we only succeed by 1, but I did succeed, so we'll get rid of an anomaly. All right, upkeep. I'm not sure if we can do this. Seems like a lot. All right, let's draw a Take Heart. Gain a resource. Remove a clue, so we can't, so we put 2 Doom. We're at 5 of 9. Really? There's no way that we could do this. Yeah. We need to get rid of all the anomalies. We need to have done all the things. Can we do that in 2 turns? No, absolutely not. Yeah, Edmund Benet has been really fucking us. All right, Dimensional Breach. That's this one. There's a Doom one. All right, well, we need to get rid of that. So let's get rid of that. We are 5 to 3. This is our first action. Oh, I could have used Thomas there. Damn it. That's fine. 5 to 3. -2, we'll succeed. We don't have clues to put on Edmund Benet. He is ready for a light place. That's so bad. We just need to get rid of this. We need to get rid of the anomalies. So we're going 5 to 3 again. Or, I need to cease by 4. That's not good. -1. So we got it. That was our second action. We're going to spend a resource with Ezra, and we're going to use that to Duke to the river docks, bringing everyone with us. I'll just keep them here. Whirling with activity at all hours, the river docks along the banks of the Miskatonic are the heart of the merchant district. Numerous goods and travelers from around the country pass through the harbor every day, creating ideal circumstances for bootleggers and smugglers to move contraband unnoticed. Well, 1 shroud, 1 clue. It was a free triggered ability. Remove a shipment from this location. Gain 4 resources or 1 clue from the token pool. As an action, spend 3 resources or exhaust 2 scientist assets at this location. Place 1 resource from the token pool on the future river docks as shipment. Okay, 1 clue. All right, we are completing our investigation. We currently have 5 to 1. So yeah. I will exhaust Ezra as well to hopefully draw a card off this. So we're 5 to 1. Yeah. -2. Get a clue. Draw a card from Thomas. It is a deduction. That was 3 actions. Oh, sorry. No, it wasn't, because we what did we do? Yeah, we tested the thing. We got the thing. We spent a resource to take that action. Now we have an action. So now we are going to test the anomaly. We are 5 to 3. Oh, I shouldn't have used it. Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. We're 5 to 3. We're going to spend a clue to go 8 to 3. And that's it. 8 to 3. It is a skull, which is a -3. 8 to 3 is 5 to 3. We only succeed by 2 again. That really sucks. So we only remove one anomaly. All right, that is our turn. So let's go to upkeep. That's been really killing us, I think. Draw a Vicious Blow. Gain a resource. We're going to add 2 Doom because of Edwin. We are 7 of 9. Open Portal. Take a damage. All right, so the damage is going to go on Duke. Test 3 Agility. If you fail it, we take an additional damage. We move to Tindalos. Okay, I have a lucky for this, but yeah, I don't want to fail. So 3 to 3. Cultist, -1. If you're at Tindalos, we're not. So we can succeed with lucky. We will do that. That allows us to draw a card, which is an Amnesia. Allows us to discard everything except for 1. That sucks. I think it'll... Oh god, everything's going downhill. I guess it's going to be a vicious blow. Still succeeded, though. Yeah, the agenda's flipping next turn. Unless we can get a clue into Edwin Benet, which is, like, not likely at all. We could move, get a clue. It would... Anyway, we're going to spend a resource with Ezra to do the thing. We're going to test this. We're going to use him to get +2. So we are 7 to 3. -1. We're removing their anomaly. Okay, so that was our first action. We have 3 actions left because that was an Ezra action. Move him. Does that give us any time? Any more time? Because if we move him as an action, then we get a clue somehow. I guess we can investigate the TikTok club. Yeah. Maybe I should have kept deduction then. That's my bad. No, it won't matter. Yeah. But we have 3 actions left. Move. It'll save us. It'll give us 1 action. It'll save us 1 action, I think. So let's do it. Action. Send Edwin over where we are. Right? Ready and move Edwin Benet to your location, even if he is at another era. Yeah. Okay. Second action, we're going to Duke. But before we investigate, we're going to move to Tindalos. Oh. I don't think that works like that. Because this is during the investigate, so we're technically investigating Tindalos. Crap. Okay, hold on. Wind back. Can we do anything then? Investigate with Mary, I guess? Just trying to get her clue? Yeah, sure. So we move him to us. We're going to investigate with Mary. Investigate. So there's only 1 shroud, so that's good. We are 3 to 1. Yeah. Oh, it takes an action to put it on Edwin. Then we're not saving anything. I think we just lost them. Damn it. Yeah, we still need to rescue them from Tindalos. No, there's no way. All right, let's just see what happens. We're investigating. We're exhausting Mary, so. All right, we fail anyway. Yeah. Last action. I don't know. Move to Tindalos and then to Machinations University, I guess. No, we need to... freaking. We're just going to be at Tindalos. All right. Upkeep. Who knows? Maybe the scenario won't end. I could just be all real. This is they're not. Edwin will come with us, but these three will stay here. We'll draw a card, which is a test of will, and we'll gain a resource. We're going to put 2 Doom because we can't remove a clue from Edwin Benet. We go to 9, so we advance. Imprisoned in Tendalos. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, packs of hounds harry and pursue you. They emerge from angular space to snatch you up and drag you to their realm of hellish torment. You can go on no further. You have failed to fix the broken timeline. Each remaining investigator in all eras is defeated and suffers 1 mental trauma. If the Edwin Benet asset is in play in any era, proceed to R2. And he is. So, let's go read R2. R2. Edwin Benet asset is in play in any era. He's right there. Against all odds, you manage to escape the clutches of the beasts, but with them pursuing you, it is impossible for you to repair the broken timeline. Hope is not forsaken. Although leery, you place your trust in Edwin Benet to repair all that was broken. He has the ability, but does he have the integrity? For each of the following assets that are in play, Nikola Tesla, Ezra Graves, and Dimensional Beam Machine, any one investigator may choose to add that asset to their deck. It does not count toward the investigator's deck size. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display. All right. Oh, geez. That's rough. We got to the end, though. All right. Well, not a great showing, but we managed to get 2 of those story cards in the victory display. So what did that accomplish for us? Not much. Yeah, Nikola Tesla was already out. I'm trying to think on what I could have done different. Because the thing about Uneasy Alliance, right? Uneasy Alliance requires anomalies in space-time to be done. Anomalies in space-time requires that the anomalies be done. Maybe I should have focused on that. Yeah, if I had cleared all of that before the agenda flipped, we would have only put 2 anomalies on the river docks. And we might have been able to clear that. And Uneasy Alliance. And this story could have been display. Yeah. I think that was the mistake. We didn't get a chance to clear all the anomalies. Well, yeah, because if we did that first, then we'd have basically saved like 5 Doom. We should have just done that first. That's unfortunate. I was thinking that I could have done it along the way. But that's what it is. Yeah, that's what needs to happen. You need to clear the anomalies before you can do anything else. I think that's how it goes. All right, well, that is the Machinations do time. I might do another playthrough of this just to try and get a better ending, but let me know if you want to see that. It's up in the air currently. Yeah, that is this video. If you like this, please like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. It really helps out the channel. Until then, this has been SuperFang99, signing off.